Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And now the Los Angeles starters. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Jackson Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for the Suns, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Dunn in at the 3. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
The shot by Reeves, no good. Now Dunn. Pass to Durant. Back to Dunn. Now Durant, check by James. And here's Booker, all alone. Count it.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Over Booker. And that's good for 2.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Bully ball. LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
And Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
The first free throw is good. Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players, and he's in that category. One of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Reeves. Here's Hayes. Kicks it to Doncic. Takes the 3. Richards pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now here's Booker, an important scorer for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Reeves against Beal, and it's Phoenix with a rebound. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. It just put too much pressure on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Richards. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The Lakers lead by 4. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Doncic. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to Plumlee. O'Neal with it. And no good. Good D by Vanderbilt. Here's Finney-Smith. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Here's Gillespie. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
James passes to Doncic. Snatched away. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's O'Neal. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
For three, James. O'Neal pulls it in. The Suns trailing. Down low. And it's all tied up. Doncic with it. Coming off a 28-point game against Minnesota.
And he may have posed even more problems with his passing. They had to worry about him as a scorer and a distributor.
Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And here's Allen. Over connect. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's all tied in Phoenix. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And so it's Phoenix with it. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Gabe Vincent. Jackson Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Goodwin in at the small forward position. Now here's Beal. No points so far. 6 on the shot clock. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Well, Los Angeles shooting only 23% so far. Reeves, the pass to Vincent. No good. Jones with some nice D. And so Beal will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Vincent. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Reeves, the pass to Hayes. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Richards has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Booker. Pass to Richards. Back to Booker. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Hayes.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Jones misses. The Lakers in the lead. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Reeves up top. Booker defending. The shot by Reeves, no good. The Suns have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Now Booker. Over Reeves. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Vincent, right side. Pass to Hayes. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hayes has got 4 points in the quarter. And here are the Suns now. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
A nice shot by Richards. Richards has got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
The Lakers call timeout. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
A look at the best first-year players when it comes to three-point shooting. Dalton Knecht, #1.
He blows you away with his confidence. How many guys come into this league looking that comfortable from distance?
And, you know, one of the things I've taken note of is the way he separates from defenders just enough to create space for a shot. He's got a quick trigger, he's accurate, and he's deadly. Boy, he's a scary asset from behind that arc.
Now here's Doncic. He's putting up some terrific numbers. Over 28 a game. 5 to shoot. Back to James. They get the rebound. The Suns trailing. Dunn outside. 1:14 left in the first half of this one. Here's Gillespie, guarded by Doncic. Dunn. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And they pick up 2.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Well, Phoenix is shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Gillespie passes to Allen. Here's Plumlee. Back to Allen. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
It's James on the wing, defended by Dunn. Back to James, outside Vanderbilt. The 3 is up. The rebound by Allen. Suns trail by 4. Pulls up. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Lakers ahead, up 4. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. You know, both teams are getting after it defensively. Nothing's going to be easy, so it's the way it's supposed to be.
Hopefully it continues in the second half. Thanks.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Playing on the road, you have no effect on this. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy level. But right now, they look like the fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
With how they're shooting, it's a miracle they're still in this game. There's still a whole half left to play. They need to stop wasting shots and get serious about finding quality looks.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Suns trail by 4. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Dunn in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. Now here's Booker. 5 on the clock. Beal from outside. Fires in the triple. Beal's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
They get it again.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
Rejected by James. Pass to Doncic. Over Beal. Luka on the attack.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Durant. Basket's good. Durant's got his first bucket of the night.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 6. The 3 ball. The 3, James. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Richards has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Durant, pass to Beal for the lead. That shot off the mark. Hachimura with the defensive effort. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Here's Reeves. Good work defensively by Richards. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. The quick look, no good that time. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. It's a 1-point game. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Richards has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that.
Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Dunn. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Jones against Doncic. Second chance shot. Oh, rejected by Beal. Durant looking around. Pass to Beal. The three is up. Sinks it from distance. Beal's got 6 points.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Vincent passes to Finney-Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Can they get it? Durant pulls it in. The Suns lead by 4. Durant owning the inside.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
Hachimura, right side. Another shot, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for him, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Phoenix making some changes. O'Neal, he's checked in for Durant. Allen comes in for Beal, and Gillespie is subbed in for Devin Booker. And here are the Suns. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Allen. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the inside, O'Neal. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the lob. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Outside O'Neal. Jones against Doncic. Back to O'Neal. Good D by Vanderbilt.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Plumlee passes to Gillespie. Allen outside. Tries a 10-footer. It's good. Allen's got 6 points. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns ahead, leading by 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
20.
And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Stop, let's play out of motion. Let's run them, let's play at our pace. Let's go, defense on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Looking to play at their tempo, Mike Budenholzer really wants them to assert themselves, try to dominate this next stretch.
Yeah, his energy is way up there. Now he's hoping his team's energy can get there too.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Lakers, LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. Lakers trail by 4. Kicks it to Doncic. James inside, guarded by Durant. Fades away. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 11. It's Booker on the wing. Up and over Doncic. Booker no good. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. On the wing, Reeves, hounded by Beal. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds now.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Yes, sir! KD for 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Vanderbilt inside. Durant's there. 6 to shoot. Here's James. Nice work inside from James.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And stolen by Vanderbilt. Durant against Doncic. Pass to James. Hayes finds James. Vanderbilt with it, hounded by Beal. Vanderbilt, no good. Phoenix leading by 5. Now here's Beal, and he banks in the layup.
He's such a tough guard. I mean, Beal mixing it up inside, coming out on top in that battle.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Booker following the score by the Lakers. And he's going for the lob. James with the rebound. Lakers trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the 4th. Count it.
There was no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Booker surveying the D. That shot, no good. Good D by Doncic. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Reeves against Beal. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. They've got numbers. Here's Dunn. And the Suns miss again. And for the Lakers, they're shooting about 43% since the 4th quarter began. James finds Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
No better guy to take the big shot. Luka completely unfazed.
Doncic against Booker. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
Here's James. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Here's Durant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Here's James. Cash! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3!
James never lets up. He is absolutely fearless down the stretch.
Here's Booker. It's Hayes with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
Reeves has no fear at all going against the big guys. Drawing the foul there because he's fearless.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 2 here.
Reeves continues to prove just how valuable he is. I mean, he's a guy that does a little bit of everything to help you win.
And so Reeves nails both of them.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
24 seconds left in the game. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
Timeout called, the Lakers. They trail by 3. 23 seconds left to play in the 4th. Guys, what do you think?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
An absolute monster in the paint. Simply overpowered the defender's attempts to slow him down. And that gave the offense high-quality shots and a lot of confidence.
Here's James. Rebounded by Dunn. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so it's the Lakers with it.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
3rd team foul.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
Yet known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. And Drills the trade.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're on top by 3. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Phoenix, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game. Here's Doncic. Fires away from way outside. Misses the shot, so Phoenix wins it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Kevin, you had a great performance individually. What made the game look so easy for you?
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up. And I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
Winning time, that's what I like to hear. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.